I'd never seen anything like it.
Alien is a 1979 science fiction horror movie directed by Ridley Scott. Being released in the late 1970s meant that it was coming out at the heels of horror blockbusters like The Exorcist, Jaws, and Halloween. Before that decade, the horror genre hadn't really had all that much respect, but because of these films, they were finally getting mainstream attention. Unlike Halloween, Alien is technically a slasher with a killer and a body count. The difference is that the killer is a newly discovered life form and the setting is in space, whereas the tagline says, "No one can hear you scream." The overall plot is fairly simple. A cargo ship returning to Earth picks up a signal from a nearby planet that a space crew goes down to investigate under company orders. They bring back an alien that escapes and starts hunting down each member of the crew, one by one. Ridley Scott's direction and the editing is so suspenseful. It really reaches inside of you and makes you feel like you are on this ship. The set design tarnishes itself into people's memories. It's probably the most memorable looking spaceship in a film I think I've ever seen. The inside feels so dirty and lived in. It feels like a real environment. There's nothing glossy or clean to it. It feels like you're in there with the characters throughout the entire film. The crew itself is also very well realized. You get the sense of how everyone works together. You have Ash, who is the science officer, you have Parker and Brett, who are the mechanics, and you have Dallas, the captain. It's easy to understand how the ship operates. Everything makes sense. It's not just a really fun science fiction movie that has a monster killing off all the characters. You can tell that everyone working on the film wanted it to make sense. It wasn't just about this creature or the special effects. This was a real lived-in universe, even if you're seeing such a small amount of it. Something else I really think this movie did amazingly was actually not having a clear-cut protagonist for quite some time. You don't really understand who the lead of the movie is until Sigourney Weaver as Ripley steps in about halfway through. Before that, it's really just the crew itself as the protagonist. Ripley is the character that has to step up and take control of the situation. Watching her character grow and slowly become who she is in those other movies is great. She's the strongest character in the movie, she's the one that knows how to get things done, and she can follow protocol. So now let's talk about the alien creature itself, the Xenomorph, which is easily my favorite alien design in all of film. Again, this movie came out back in 1979, and despite over 40 years of alien movies that have come out since, I don't think any design has managed to replicate the perfection of the Xenomorph. It's just so beautifully terrifying. It's so well done in this movie. The sense of horror whenever it's around is so well utilized by Scott because it isn't actually shown that often. It's the sense of paranoia of that thing just being present that keeps you engaged. The film keeps you in a grasp from the opening frame to the final one. I don't even think I have to tell you how much I adore this movie. It's one of my all-time favorite films. Alien has stood the test of time very successfully. It has an engaging story, engaging characters, outstanding creature design, and it's just a fantastic film in general. It's one of Ridley Scott's best, absolutely without a doubt. Alien gets an A+ and a 10 out of 10. I'll be releasing reviews for the rest of the Alien movies up until number 3 for the time being, so hopefully my Aliens review goes well, but what I really want you to look forward to is my review on Alien 3, because I'm wanting to present a very in-depth, well-researched review on that film as the review I made previously was complete shit in terms of quality. So look forward to those videos that should be coming out relatively soon. Until then, be sure to check out the other ones on the channel, leave a like, thanks for watching, and goodbye.